What up, though? You already know how I go. Make sure you smash like, subscribe, comment. I don't care what you comment. As long as you comment, you dig. Peace and blessings be upon all y'all. I'm about to revisit this Oxford school shooting thing and how his life will be in prison. The video I did that was requested, I did it in a hurry, fast, just to get it out. Somebody asked me a question to do it. I felt a duty to do it to him. Excuse me, do it for him. And I reached out to one or two contacts, got just a slight story. Like I said, me doing true crime and talking about the Michigan Department of Corrections has afforded me the ability to reach back into prisons and see what's going on that they don't put on the news or on the website or in the appeal forums. I didn't like the video. Like I said, I was everywhere. I didn't quite break it down like I should have. So here we're going to redo it, plus updated information about the whole situation. And, we're going to have some clarity on it, man. But just in case y'all don't know who the Oxford school shooter is, on November 30th, 2021, a mass shooting occurred at Oxford High School in the Detroit exurb of Oxford Township. Ethan Robert Crumbley, age 15, armed with a 9mm semi-automatic handgun, murdered 4 students and injured 7 people, including a teacher. Authorities arrested and charged Crumbley as an adult for 24 crimes, including murder and terrorism. Crumbley pleaded guilty to all counts in October 2022 and was sentenced to life without the possibility of parole in December of 2023. In an additional 24 years, he might fall under the non-redeemables, but likely, as they keep pushing this legislation, I think it's Miller versus Alabama or Brady versus Alabama. Just look it up. People under the age of 17 getting sentenced to natural life without parole is a cruel and unusual punishment, except in the rarest of cases if they don't feel the person can be rehabilitated. But if his institutional record shows he has changed and he has the capacity to be a productive citizen, it's a chance that he may get out. But with so many people protesting against it, so many people that'd be fired up if he was ever released. I doubt it, but it's always a possibility that he's gonna get out. And plus, that'd be at least 40 years from now, and people probably would have been moved on with their life, and hopefully not still traumatized by what has went on. So they send Ethan Crumbley to Thumbs Correctional Facility, which they have like a 13 to 18 or maybe 21 if your behavior good, and once you turn 18, 19, they might let you stay a little bit longer. But if you're getting kind of like rowdy, they'll send you over to the adult side, which is also a mental health side. It's a lot of crazy people there. And then Maxie Woodland Correctional Facility, those you got a lot of super crazy, super mentally ill people. And prison is no longer like really a prison. It's a mental institution overall, to be honest with you, right? So he was over on the youth side, and guys were taking his snacks and stuff like that. I think his grandmother supported him. Some blood guys was taking his snack. Uh, the Dirty White Boys. No, I'm not calling them Dirty White Boys. Just the name of the organization is called the Dirty White Boys. They got whiffed that he was there, and they know some people that was affected by this stuff. They know some people who hate dude. And one thing about the white supremacist group in Michigan Department of Corrections, they not really deep enough to challenge like the black gangs or the Muslims and things like that. But they will stand up for themselves, and they do not like chomos at all. And in the higher levels, the white supremacy groups, the oldness, the Nazi lowriders, if you're a chomo or if you victimize elders or if you did certain, they just not having it. And Beirut or Chance, one of them gonna send one of them boys out there to pop you up. You dig what I'm talking about? And I've seen it plenty times. Them boys find out somebody in there for a sexual offense, bring them out to the yard, play cool with them. Next thing you know, a razor blade running across his face. So also going into prison, being a white man from the suburbs or a white young, teenager from the suburbs, you're already exposing yourself to being a victim. If nobody picks you up, none of the groups pick you up and nothing like that, you don't fit in and you quite by yourself, that's when you become victimized as a white man in prison. That go for anybody. If you ain't willing to fight back, if you're not willing to stab, you're not willing to rumble, lock in the sock, throw hot water, you're not willing to get vicious as possible, you're going to be a pussycat girlfriend, New York girlfriend, sucker punch. You're going to be walking around, Kool-Aid on your lips, shirt tied up. I'm just saying. Or a gang going to pick you up, and then now you become a flunky for the gang, a crash dummy. You know, you come in with 5 years, end up doing 10. So let me just set the scene for white men in prison. We're just being honest. If you don't belong to no gangs, you're from the suburbs, you're not like that, you liable to be a victim. So anyway, the Bloods was taking this stuff. Dirty white boys get with it there. There's a young man that's in communication with people on the adult side. He wants to become a dirty white boy. Well, you got to put in work, young man. Go get Ethan off the yard. You know, go beat him up. Go do something to him. You know what I'm saying? So he goes down threatening Ethan. Bloods don't like this. They like, well, we taking his stuff. Like, you gonna compensate for that? So it was a lot of pressure put on the young man to go upside his head. So dude went upside his head. He reported. Police don't like Ethan already. It's your fault. You started stuff. You don't want talking stuff out the door. You think you cool because the Blood's taking your stuff, and you think you can talk to people crazy because they kind of protecting you. You know, these the young kids. They don't know no better. So whatever. He gets sent over to the other side. Now you in the haven. Now they sent another dirty white boy who on probation, trying to, get his name back right. He was involved in some folly, some alleged homosexuality, but they didn't prove it. But this is just what people were saying. So he was already on the hot seat, so he willing to go upside dude's head and threaten him and extort him and so on and so forth. So he goes and does it. So this goes on about 2 days. Come to find out, Ethan writes a letter. Hey, this is going on. Dude touching on me, feeling on me, so on and so forth. So let's get back to the dirty white boy. Now he has to go. So he locks up. He can't go to a regular yard no more. Now he gets shot to Oaks. Oaks has a regular side for people going home or people doing their time, but they also have a protective custody unit, that's where he's at. It's a protective custody unit because so many people don't like him. He let everybody know the police targeted him, the gang. So he already told, so he bold. He could never join the gang at no point in his prison bit because you just told. You can't join the GDs, you can't join the Bloods, you can't join whoever. They're not taking you. You told. It's documented that you told. So now he's over here in Oaks, screaming out the door, going crazy, they say, stir crazy. He in the room 23, 22 hours a day. You don't go nowhere without handcuffs and belly chains around you. I put a picture up here next to the video just to let y'all know what I'm talking about. When you go outside, you go into a cage the size of a parking lot, and you can't touch nobody. There's no basketball rim, no nothing. It's a pull-up bar that you can do this in, and you can talk to other people. The only physical contact you're going to have is when he walking past somebody and they spit on him through the cage or throw something through the door. Really no physical contact. He's going to be in the room 22 and a half, 23 hours a day for 20, 30, 40 years. I damn near almost feel bad for that boy. Just imagine being in the cell the size of a parking spot, a little bigger than a closet, for the rest of your life. No women. He don't got no girls and nothing like that. Sociopathy kid. Nobody gonna be writing him. Maybe he might have some sympathizers that might send him some mail. Church people to say, "Oh, I forgive you because Jesus told me to forgive you after you killed 4 people, injured 7." Yeah, they might write you, but that's gonna be a miserable, miserable, miserable life for him. And then if he ever do get the general population, he better hope they don't forget about him by then, which is possible, but unlikely when you got an FE on your head. And the FE from the white supremacist group is a forever hit. So he has forever hit times 2. Whatever yard he touched, he got to get hit. Not like that, y'all. Pause. We gotta say pause. No Diddy. He got to get stabbed, beat up, hit. It got to happen on 2 different yards before they might let it go. And then after that, he's just gonna be susceptible to extortion. What are they gonna send you? With his parents being locked up, I wonder where he's gonna get his income from, because grandma and them ain't gonna be around forever. You dig what I'm talking about? But I just want to give y'all that update. That's what his life like right now. Peace and blessings be upon y'all. Big fight.
Damn, you random from recess, you tell a lie. I'm like the Weight Watchers, I use my scale a lot. Stop window shopping 1 packs, you gon' be a seller 9. You ain't never seen no bullets at them or trailer out. My bitch remind me of RJ, she always trippin'. They get into it with us to turn the salsa chips, they always dippin'. Yeah, we could do the same shit, but I say it different. My young boys Jehovah Witness, they be paying visits. How you a player like you say you was for that pussy you paying pimpin'? Everything I put out so raw, you just can't sniff. I got the best O-line, even on goal line, you can't bliss it. You not a hustler, you keep getting in front of, you just can't flip it. You ain't really got it, you P. Diddy, you be remixing. Oh, where just got a new Glock, that's a free biscuit. Petty Tupac know what's up, he know on the mill ticket. They probably for your music a little more if you real with it. I get that sniff and put my heel in. You have PlayStation party meetings, I'm about real big. I'm a SCD, I'm here, you don't like it, gotta deal with it. I don't like that bowl, but it's so low, I'ma still get it. If you drink it green lean, take a pill with it. I hope every real nigga doing time get a pill with it. They say real, don't say they real, but I'm a real nigga. I ain't lying, even if I was blind, I wouldn't feel niggas.